Hi, Charles.
Yeah.
Thanks for agreeing to talk with me
You're welcome.
and share something with me. From your experience, how would you say that what has been the difference that GhanaCU has made from its time as a seminary when you were a student to the present day?
Yeah, I would say Ghana Christian University College, which used to be Ghana Christian College, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was here 5 years ago, has made a great impact in the socio-political economic arena, right? We have many of the products of this institution in various important areas. Some are in government, some are in academia, some are in business, and majority of them, about 90% of them, are in ministry, doing effective ministry. Those who are in academia are also teaching. Some of them are lecturers in universities, others are university administrators, others have founded universities. So I can say that the impact is really great. The impact of the university as far as the product of the university and what they are doing is concerned has been really great.
Could you give some specific examples?
Well, there are lots of examples that I can give. I mean, many of my colleagues are teaching in various universities. Some of them are heads of institutions. For example, the one, Dr. Hinja, who is heading this institution as president, was my classmate. So he is a product of this university. I came in recently, but then I used to head the university that I founded. And before then, I helped to set up 3 other universities, private universities, that are very vibrant today. Central University, which is about 12,000 students today, was founded in 1998. So it's about 19 years now, 19 years old. And I was the one who developed all the first 8 programs: theology, BA theology, MPhil theology, BSc accounting, BSc marketing, BSc agribusiness, all the about 8 business courses and 3 theology courses. I developed them and developed all the academic policies and defended them at the accreditation board with the president of the university then, 19 years ago. So I can say that I, as a product of this university, has contributed in setting up Central University, which has become the biggest private university in the country, the largest, and the second to have a presidential charter. Now, one of the biggest private universities in technology is Regent University, and I was instrumental in setting up that university as well. After I left Durham, I came down to help set it up, and I developed all those 14 courses: the engineering, statistics, psychology and human development, theology, business administration. Right. And now it's a very vibrant university, standing on its own, doing very well. Then in the Volta region, EP University, Evangelical Presbyterian University, the moderator was my friend, so he called me and asked me to help him set up a university for the church, and I did. So you see, you realize that Central University is a church university, EP University is a church university, Regent University of Science and Technology, I can say it's a church university because it's headed by ministers of religion. And so somehow I've used my spiritual influence, my influence as a minister of religion, to set up institutions that can help develop this country. And we always make sure that basic Christian doctrine was part of the curriculum. Because one of our biggest problems in this country is corruption. And so if you can influence the managers in the workplace with some Christian ethics, then that is actually very important. Right? And you know that is your area. Right? How critical ethics, Christian ethics is today in tertiary education, especially in this country. And so somehow that is the contribution that I've been able to make. And apart from me, I have so many other colleagues who finished this university, who are also working in so many areas, so many places. Some have been hired in big places in the United States. Some are teaching in universities in the United States. Some are in the UK teaching in universities. Some who didn't do theology but did administration are also working in so many places. Some are working with airline companies. Some have founded their own businesses. They are doing really well. But what is interesting is the fact that they studied in a Christian environment and they had opportunity to interact with the theology students in the university. Church services, discussions which are religious, and the fact that we have Christian ethics and theology of work and all those in our curriculum is helping shape a new breed of employees or people who will be able to impact work and industries and companies in this country. That is where I can see Ghana Christian University having a great impact in the socio-political economic arena of this country.
Wow. Now you got your PhD at the University of Durham, wasn't it?
Yes.
But you did other things when you were studying your theology PhD at Durham.
Yeah, I did about 9 courses in IT, and I also did project management for information systems. I also studied a few other languages. I specialized in Owiredu. I did Syria, and also had to go into the pyramids in Egypt to read hieroglyphics. So I did all those courses.
Now, you've recently joined GhanaCU, currently acting vice president. Can you tell us a bit about what's behind that development?
Yeah, I was here to discuss on behalf of Yeshua Institute of Technology. I'm a co-founder of Yeshua Institute of Technology. It's a university that trains engineers, right? And I founded it with another friend who is a pastor. And we decided to go into health management and also something else. So I decided to develop a course which is competency-based, just like BTech in the UK, for the training of nurses. So that can be used as the entry point into BSc nursing in the country. And I needed a laboratory. And I heard that you have a very good nursing laboratory in Ghana Christian University. So I came here to see the heads of this institution, how they can allow me to use the laboratory for a few months for my students. And when I came in, Pastor Darcy told me he wanted to see me because he has had a discussion with Dr. Nelson Adeja, who then was the acting vice president or acting president. So we discussed, when we met, we discussed the possibility of coming together to become one unit, the possibility of a merger. So we decided to merge this university with Yeshua Institute of Technology. And the agreement was that Yeshua Institute of Technology will become a faculty for technology and science in this university. So that is how I came in. And I came in with pride because this is my alma mater. And I want to see it becoming great.
So what is the difference then that GhanaCU can make in Ghana in the future?
Yeah. For me, the biggest challenge today is the mental orientation of the young people is such that it's dislocated. They want the easy way out. They don't work hard and they want to make it big time. Corruption is a very big issue. And you can see it in schools where cheating is no big deal at all. And once this is spreading right from the second cycle institutions into the tertiary institutions, you're going to get the whole system rotten. The next generation of leaders will be rotten. And so I see Ghana Christian University becoming one of the institutions that will begin to look at ethics seriously in the area of leadership. And if you want to make all the suggestions, I do a lot of television and radio programs, but sometimes I feel I'm speaking to hot air, like empty hot air without having any great insight. So I find myself in this institution and I see a big opportunity of joining with brilliant faculty members and university administrators, and then catching a new vision that can help us train a new breed of graduates, a new cohort of graduates that will be churned out of a university that has the dream of impacting the next generation positively in the area of honesty and integrity. If the people, the workers of this country, the leaders of this country will cherish honesty, if they are going to see integrity as very critical, things will change in this country. You wouldn't see shoddy work on our roads. You wouldn't see shoddy work in our business places. You wouldn't find people taking bribes and so on. Those things are natural in a place like Africa and other places of the world. They are very difficult to actually approach. But we don't have to sit down and say they are difficult to approach so we can't do anything about it. We must start doing something about it. And I believe that this university is strategically positioned to start showing the way to the rest of the universities in this country. As it is now, what the universities are doing is just taking people through academics and churning them out. We are not thinking about what the students are going to do, what the employment is going to be like, and what kind of ethical vitamins you're going to put into the the cooking of the new breed of workers that will do the right thing for this country to become one of the leading countries on this continent, technologically and economically. We have to do something now. We say we are Christians, Christ is in us, the creator of the whole universe. If he is in us and we are so religious in a country like Ghana, we must show it. We must show it by our attitude towards work. Our character must show it. Our honesty must show it. And I think that in my lifetime, in my own small way, I am happy to be part of an institution like this to help start this whole thing, promoting honesty and integrity in the new breed of graduates who are going to come out of our universities. When we do it, others will follow. Things will change.
Thank you very much, Dr. Owiredu. That's very grateful. Thank you.
You're welcome.